Right, this is all packed now, so this is going to be off, but only because the turbo fuel is full. So then out here is where I want to build the generators. So somebody said when we were talking about how to make the fuel gens look good, or how to stack them in a tower, that they just stacked them sort of like as neatly as possible. Okay, I'm just going to bring some power this way briefly so that I can keep going. So let's see what we can do. So if I put a pipeline in between these, yeah, that's fine. So there's like enough space to do that nice and neatly. But then it's a case of up. And also, how am I going to split this? Because 50 is an interesting number to try and split. Okay, so it needs more clearance than that. Thank you, buddy. Yeah. I'm just kind of trying to work out So it can still like look like it's going into the into the next machine up from underneath, and then there's just like this little tiny gap. What does a 1 meter foundation look like instead? It actually does have a gap at the top. I kind of like the idea of pretending that it is funneling up through the next one. I know there's that gap there. I guess kind of got to see what it looks like when it's actually working to decide if this is okay or not. Put a pipe and pass through it underneath just to eat up that gap, maybe. Maybe too small. I'm guessing you mean this. Yeah, it's too small. And it won't go there anyway. Yeah, foiled again. If I do this... No, looks dumb underneath. Hello, Pyro. Did you have a nice nap? Yep. A puppy pile nap. Oh, that sounds amazing. No, don't shoot it, Panda. I'm not that mad at it. So just trying to see if I can get this in a good place. That means it like covers up that little gap, and it doesn't look too out of place. What do you think? Wife has had morning meds and coffee, pups have eaten and been out. Brilliant. Very organised adulting, that is. Just like doing a little I'm trying to make it so that it doesn't annoy me that this is stacking and we have smoke coming out of these. Hiccups. Because I technically don't need this. It's just there's this tiny little gap underneath this. I could just have an open foundation in the middle. But I think that looks even worse. Looks neat. I think I'm looking too closely at it, honestly. I feel like it doesn't look that different than if it was just here. Don't worry, if I decide to do this, I'm gonna blueprint it, I'm not deleting it for no reason. What about a conveyor floor hole in the center? So I tried a pipe one. Let's see if the floor hole will work. Because the thing with the pipe one is it won't do it because it's encroaching another object's clearance. I guess the other option, maybe if we did a 1 meter, would that also encroach the clearance? No. But then that actually means that we get more smoke. And it looks weird here. Unless I just kind of cover that back up again. Put the 2 meter back in after making the hole. Yeah, I like what this would look like, I think. If it didn't... But does that let you put one above? That's true. What about making your own hole with steel beams? Maybe. Hole is hole. Yeah, hole is hole. Yeah, it looks like it'll let me put the one above, which isn't a problem. Trying to work out the best way to do this. What? I thought I put it down. Maybe not. Am I not putting it down after, like, nudging? Is that what the problem is here? There we go. There's the other thing that I could do. Is put a frame floor in. So it's like... I am letting it vent. But it's not really coming up through. Maybe just a little bit. What do you think of the frame idea, guys? Do you think that looks kind of a bit too more obvious? In a bad way. I think I kind of like it. Bottom looks better, top looks meh. Yeah, I think the bottom looks good. Doing it this way. Putting more work into it than your stack of burners already. Okay, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, and I forgot about this. We don't need that. We don't need that. One meter floors to barely clear the stacks and let the smog build. Yeah, it's like, that's the thing. I don't really want the smog building. But if I, like, make the... kind of cap them... trap them together. How about... this is like even more... making it even more obvious. What about making 4 meter foundation? Because I'm also like thinking it would need a lot of weight to put what I want up here, and then put a frame foundation in. That actually sits perfectly on top of that. Kind of makes it a little more on purpose. Looks pretty much the same from up here, but it kind of traps the smoke a bit. Better? Cool. That's what we'll do then. Then I've just got to decide how high we're making this. Might just be a little stack, maybe 3 high. What's 50 divided by 3? Nope. Might be doing all this and then only dividing it by 2. What do 25 of these look like? Just for giggles, can you try a crosswalk top on the frame floor? Do you mean... the catwalk? If it'll let me put it there. Kind of like that. Just to stick it in the middle. Reminds me I still need to rebuild my overflow and plastic rubber routing for your rebuild plant. Yeah. Well, it'll go there. Is that what you meant, Pyro? Oh, over each quarter. I kind of want it to be going through, but I'll see what that looks like. Just for you. Yeah, so it stops it. Well, it doesn't actually stop the smoke, is the thing. So I want the ventilation. But it does, that does cap it well to make it like a hotbox. If you wanted to use that for your own use. But yeah. That's the problem I have with these. Worst sauna ever. Yes, very much so. Oh, I didn't turn it around. Okay, so we've got 3, we need 6 more. To get 5, and we've got 4 here. So we just need 3 more to get 5 that way. Either approved hotbox. Yeah, for all your hotboxing needs. You know what I like most about the builds I've done here? It's expandable. So I can actually, like, if I wanted to, of course, make even more. You know, I don't, I know it's only November, but I'm quite excited to see what they're doing for Fixmas this year, like what they're changing. Because like, it's been I don't know how many years of the same Fixmas stuff. And they've said that they're like doing some different things for Fixmas this year. I don't get excited for Christmas, but I am excited for Fixmas. Oh, we're out of rubber. I'll wait for that to repopulate for a bit. Oh, you didn't know that was a thing? If every year they do a like special Fixmas thing for Christmas, so it's all it is like, well, all it is, there's some like different recipes and different things you can build that are all like Christmas related. They've said that they're gonna do some new stuff because 1.0 is out. I'm super excited for it. Last year was the first year you knew about it. Oh really? You probably mentioned, but... can't believe I'm out of running out of resources. But yeah, like what it was before was like you get an extra resource, which were like Christmas presents that you get out of a tree, or I won't spoil it completely. But yeah, it's really fun. Like I say, I don't get excited about Christmas anymore. Not like for any particular reason, just it's just, yeah. I guess these days it's kind of just extra stress that I don't want. I'm trying to make sure everybody's happy, which is impossible. But yeah, they have like a an advent calendar in the hub that you can that just gives you stuff mostly to do with the shop sometimes, but it also mostly to do with the event, but it also sometimes gave you extra things that were actually quite useful in general. Not being 12 anymore. I don't know. It's been quite a few years. I wish I still got excited by Christmas. I don't think it's like purely an adult thing. Last year I had to remove a wall to get to the calendar. Thought I'd make some clever base decoration, but oops. Have you left that wall clear this time? Excited for the time off work? Yeah, that's a good thing. Slight risk of getting catapulted across the map if you try to loot the calendar. Have you put a hypertube cannon there as well? Oh, that's perfect. Being on the wall the other side of the toilet working, so it might be close, I could be wrong. I need to check that. I don't remember the like proper orientation of everything in the hub. All the time off needed this year, working Christmas, but at least it should be slow. Oh, bless. That shouldn't really be a thing, but I can understand. Well, going for it. Oh, the hub's cabin's the other way around. Yeah, I thought it was different. Okay, now the question becomes how to get power. So where is the power connection on these? At the back. Okay. We can work with that. Maybe. Yeah. I connect there and then down. Yeah, I like that. And then I just need to work out about the wall. I guess maybe we could just bring this over this way. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Cool. So let's get the rest of these connected up while we wait for materials to repopulate. And hopefully we have more concrete. We have more concrete. Not enough, but we have more concrete. What about the rubber? Okay, that's fully come back. So we'll do this. First, yep. than these. Oh, so many, and we're doubling it. Okay, so it's like this, right? Okay, they use steel beams, so we can put them in at least. Okay. Let's finish connecting these. So oh no, these use concrete too. Dang it. Well, at least they don't use as much. I was hoping that I could put this in. You're not supposed to be there. Okay. Yeah. I guess what I could do instead is build a few more of these. They don't use concrete? No, they don't. Cool. Let me just look at the amount of power we're making now. Look at that. That is so much better. We were getting close. Like, we weren't gonna run out, but we were getting close. And now I have this way that I want to make these. Oh, you got me. Oh. Oh, Aliana, you got me. Well done. Thank you for the hydrate, it's working. That was it felt exactly, you know, that moment that I was sort of talking about how oh, we have I'm still on coal power and we're fine for now. And then the power went out, just in case you weren't sure what that was. Like, I'd literally just looked at it and been like, hey, we're fine. Oh, now we're low on motors. Dang it. More motors. Okay, they won't take too long to repopulate. Now do we have some concrete to use? Yes. Not enough though, I doubt. Probably. Yeah. Is that a new one or the old one that you found? The clip, I mean. That's the old one. Okay. I'll do a new one if you want. It's fine. You don't need to. No, this way is fine. It's one of those moments where you kind of need to be here, I think. But if you want to, I won't say no. I don't want my clips I've created list to be too many of people getting upset with me. Oh, that's quite a fair point, actually. Okay, how are we doing on motors? Refilled, so let's take those. Have one a tree giving you evils, it's funny. Oh, please share that in the Discord. Or to me, I don't care. Just share. I want to see that. It's funny now. I bet it was funny for a few people at the time. Maybe not for her. Can't you just go in and delete any clips you don't want? Like yourself as a creator? As the streamer? I'm pretty sure you can. Or does it still show up some places? Oh, it was easier for you to find them. Fair enough. Yeah, like, I try and like think about what clips I keep. Like I've kept most of, well, pretty much all of the ones that you guys have done for me, but I sort of like try and think about it because some people have like the shout out thing, so it's very important to curate what comes up at those points. I was building with your train blueprint from the gorge, cutting across the dune desert to the Sparta coast, all across the back of the Sparta coast, turned down into the rocky desert. Dimensional depot speeds are max and got 3 lines feeding concrete. Had to stop a couple of minutes low to catch up a time or two. Oh wow, Zwergen. That's you must be using a lot of concrete. What are have you got like the stack sizes maxed out as well? Because that is impressive if you're overdoing it, even with that. I have a skill for locating embarrassing clips, apparently. Yeah. No, I don't mind. I like the clips you've made. I appreciate the interaction and being able to share them if I want to. I like just remembering funny bits from previous streams is just really good for motivation. Like, I don't remember all of them, but sometimes I go through yeah, like I don't remember every single funny thing that happens, but sometimes I go through my old clips when I just need a little bit of motivation to get me to do stuff for the stream. Or just when I'm having a bad day. Max stacks too, wow. Had the duplication bug occur a couple of times. I ended up doubling a lot of the spheres. Now they're all back in the game. I have a ton queued to send through cloud storage. Oh, wow, yeah. Oh. This is gonna be interesting to decorate. I quite like the style I've got going on now, actually. Maybe I could make like big arched windows or something.